We've got our first new player of the season, and it's this guy, Michael Cheehy. Michael, did I say that right?
You got it there. Yeah, perfect.
Fantastic. Welcome to the Fife Flyers.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, what's convinced you to come and join the Flyers in Kirkcaldy this season?
I got to give a lot of credit to Tom Coolin. He was persistent on me last year. We were close to getting a deal done coming out. It didn't work out, but this year we stayed in touch. We stayed talking, and he really convinced me to come out here. And I put a lot of trust in him because I've seen what he's done, and I've watched him in Poland. I've watched him with the Polish national team, and seen what he's doing in Fife now. And that's a guy I wanted to follow. So I thought, gearing towards the end of my career here, it'd be a guy I'd love to play for, and I think we can help each other win games.
So you're American-born, Connecticut, that you grew
Yep.
up in, but there's a Polish ancestry. Is it your mom that's Polish?
Yeah, my mom was born in Poland, and I have her last name, so it means silence in Polish. That's my last name.
Right.
And she was born there and moved to the States when she was like two or three. But because she was born there, I was able to get my Polish passport, so I'm a dual citizen now.
And so you spent the last 10 years playing in the Polish league. Just tell us about your experience of playing out there and starting your professional career in Poland.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I mean, the way it started, I was pretty much done with hockey, and my agent Rafał Masta called me for the first time and said, "Hey, you want to try Poland? I saw your last name's Polish." I said, "Sure, I'm done, so I'll try it." And went out there and really made an impact, played well, and was able to win some championships on some good teams and put up some numbers there. And it's just become kind of like, I don't even want to say second home. It was more of my first home for the last 10 years. I spent 8 months a year over there and 4 months only over here. So really became like home. The people always welcomed me, and I don't have a bad thing to say about it. And it's been a great 10 years. I wouldn't change it.
And in fact, I've played with some former Fife Flyers. Did you speak to any of them when you were making your decision?
I honestly know because I saw the article after and I didn't know those guys actually played there before. Like I think you said Chris Hogg and
Yeah.
Brian Pitt were there, and I noticed that after, but I'm gonna give them a call now for sure.
They're probably trying to blank it out of their minds. They,
Hockey
they,
players go through a lot.
yeah. So yeah, you had your 10 years in Poland. I mean, there's some cracking years in there. I think it's season 24-15 or 2015-16 where you totaled up about 95 points. I think you're the highest point scorer in the league.
Yeah, that was early in my career. We came in and I had a roommate that I actually lived with the same guy for 9 years. We've been line mates out there. So it's my first year going to be without him. So that's going to be crazy. Alex Shahura. But we played together there and we developed this chemistry that season that we dominated, and it all kind of came together. We had some good defensemen getting us the puck, and we just kind of went on a run. I think he got a couple injuries and he would have been right there with me tied. So it was just kind of me and him all year, and it was definitely a fun season of hockey.
You say it's your first year playing in a different team than him. Is it though? Are you sure you can't convince him to come out and play for the Flyers?
I've been doing my best. I'll keep working on it, but we'll see.
We always love these partnerships, kind of
Yeah.
importing them into our team, and it always works really well.
Yeah.
You also had a couple of seasons playing in the Champions Hockey League as well.
Yeah, Champions League was a really cool experience. Didn't know what to expect going in as a Polish team, and I think we were the second Polish team to ever play in it. Nobody had gotten a win in it, so we didn't know what to expect going into that. But we were able to pull out a win. We took a Finnish team to overtime, and as I think Djurgården we took pretty close. So we held our own, and I was pretty proud of how our team did in that, especially being a Polish team with no expectations playing against those top teams in Europe. So definitely a really, really fun experience.
Um, you've you were saying that you've been speaking to Tom since last year, Tom Coolin since last year. How much do you know about the Flyers in that time? Have you kind of sort of kept a watch on the Flyers, and how much do you know about Scotland and the IHL?
Well, what I know is it's the oldest team in the history of the league, and there's a lot of tradition. And I hear the fans are unbelievable. I hear the country and everything is absolutely beautiful, but I haven't been yet, so I'm very excited for that. I hear there's some good golf courses out there for sure. Those are the rumblings, but other than that, I'm kind of going in blind and just excited for a new journey. Really, it's the fresh start that I'm looking for, and I think it does a lot of people a lot of good when you get that. So I'm just kind of excited to go out there and explore.
It's a great point as well because you're not, you're only 33, so you're not done yet with your career. So yeah, and that something a little bit different is got to be good. Just kind of keep you fresh.
Exactly.
Yeah. We've been looking at some of your goals. The we had the highlights reel that we put up online. There's some
Mhm.
absolute ridiculous goals in there. Are you what are your chances of recreating them, or do you think everybody else in the league is going to be looking at that and going, right, okay, you've got to watch out for this?
Honestly, it's always just a reaction. It's never like that's planned out. Like I try not to be like a showboaty, like kind of hot doggy type player, but sometimes like honestly, I felt with that and where the position I was, the best way to score it was to do that. So it just kind of reaction. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I'll try to make a different play, but they happen to go in and they're pretty big games. So it's definitely cool to watch, but not something I want to make a habit of doing, you know?
Fair enough. As long as they go in the back of the net, it doesn't matter
They
how they
don't
go.
ask how, you know?
Yeah. Listen, we can see it's what about 10 a.m. where you are over in Connecticut at the moment. Looks like you've got a beautiful day sitting out on the deck there. So enjoy the summer while you can. And we look forward to seeing you in Kirkcaldy.
Great. Thanks for having me. Nice talking to you.